streamed that.
Quit playing.
And I'm vlogging it too. Gas showed up. What's happening?
Yeah.
I want that to sound too
Yes.
sure about that.
He's so mad.
About to drive a Ferrari F430.
What's happening? What's happening?
Well, what it do, fellas? What it do?
It
What
is.
it is, Joe.
Welcome back to the Any and Everything podcast. One of the hosts, Ralph. Of course, you know, I got my co-host, my team, my squad, Moan, Marc, Zoe. And we are here to talk that shit today. Boy, I really expect this to be a pretty interesting conversation today. Got a lot of action online. You know, we took polls on the shit and everything. So it's going to get real interesting. But before we do that, we're going to get into what we usually do first. And that is what we have done for the week. So,
Back to the islands as always.
so who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead, Zoe.
I got it, dog.
Go ahead, big dog.
You know what I'm saying? I went to the gym. I lifted some weights, and I went to work. So that was it.
Yeah.
My week.
Yeah. You know, mine's was pretty simple as well. I did the same shit except minus the gym. You know, I just pretty much just went to work, dealt with the kids. You know what I'm saying? But real simple, real simple week.
All right. Well, for me, I ain't even got my other ear in. There it is. I worked. I went and bought a business card bracelet. It's called Link. So anytime I roll up on somebody, they want to know about the podcast and all my social links. I have them pull their phone out, NFC, tap it. They got everything that we do.
Oh,
I ain't gotta do it. So I suggest y'all get that. I ended up setting it up. It's real easy. Set it up and you get it moving. Oh, and my homeboy was in town. AB. He was off of the what you call it, the Fellas Hanging Out series. So you know, I hung out with him just about all week. And some stuff I don't remember. Yeah, but other than that's it.
I was chilling, man. I didn't do much, man. I was chilling, man. Caught up on some bills. I mean, got the car detailed. You know, the usual, man. Chilling, man.
All right.
It was a good week. Good. Fast. Kind of fast, though, but it was a good week.
Ain't nothing wrong with a quick week.
It really was.
All right. So y'all ready to get on this topic, though?
Let's get into. So, I kind of picked this one off of a whim. You know what I'm saying? Just because I figured it'd ruffle some feathers. And, you know, how far are you willing to go in bed? You know, now this is not just in bed. Some of us ventures outside the bed. You know, I've been known to not do it just in our room. You know what I'm saying? We do it in other places, you know, living room, outside, the park, you know, as long as you don't get caught, you're good. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I do know is that not everybody's willing to do everything. You know, so, you know, that leaves a lot of relationships kind of stagnant. You know, some people want to spice it up. You know, they want a little extra in their relationship and their sex life. So, you know, but there's got to be a limit, just like it's got to be a safe word. So I want to know, you know, how far are y'all willing to go? How far are y'all willing to take it? What are y'all down for? What are y'all not down for? What's an absolutely no-go? What has to happen? You know what I'm saying? So it kind of left the table wide open for a little bit of everybody. You know, I'll let someone else speak first. You know, I had some things that, you know, kind of came to mind, some things that I'm going to switch up and try that I was terrified to do before. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like I said, at the end of the day, you know, I'm married, so I want to make sure that, you know, the wife's happy, I'm happy, and things don't get boring, right? So, somebody give me some experience, an experience, something that they did, or something like, yo, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody?
Well,
Because I'll keep it moving if y'all need me to.
no, I will say the biggest no for me is my back door. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm with you
Listen,
on that one.
listen, I agree. 110%. Here's the crazy part, though. There are some people out here,
I was getting ready to say that.
some guys out here,
They actually
they're like, that backdoor play with. And, my shit shut. It's close for business, okay? It's not happening. Exit only. One way out. No way in. You know what I'm saying? Locked motherfucking vault. It ain't a door. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not touching it. Okay?
Hey, I don't even have a passcode to it. It's just, it doesn't exist.
That bitch is
You know what
sealed.
I'm saying? Yeah, it's over with. It's over with. But go ahead. I'll let y'all take it.
We're gonna get real explicit on this show today, boy.
It is, Brody. It is. It
okay.
is.
It's all right.
It's gonna be YouTube friendly because it's gonna get kind of explicit.
Lauren, what's good? The ladies taking over podcast. Teammate as well. What's good, homie? What's good?
Yeah.
LV2.
Everybody when I say limitations, I think I speak for everybody when I say it's always limitations. It's always a go, a green light, and it's always a no. Fucking no. Don't do it. But then, like you said before, there are some people who have explored these things. They can speak more on it, like, hey, I tried it and I don't like it. And, I think that's one of the hardest things to do, because some stuff you just don't want to try. Some stuff in your head, I just don't want to try this.
Facts. You want to know what that shit is? Eating a booty hole, because I ain't doing that shit. I promise you that. I'm not going down there like, nope.
Yeah.
Ain't no groceries this way.
Hey.
There's a lot of stuff I have never explored. Like, it's funny, like, it's a lot of things I haven't covered. And one of the things I got to bring this up because it became like something like a hot commodity that guys was doing. And I was like, y'all do that?
Yep.
Eating the booty like groceries. And I was like, I never thought of it.
I'm trying to tell you.
And I never went there. I did never click. Like, to this day, people say it, and I'd be like, oh, because I don't, you know what I'm saying? Anything dealing with what produces shit.
Yep. Red flag. Red flag.
And it's to produce shit. So I don't think of it that way. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
You out your rabbit ass mind, just to let you know right there. There you go. This is right there. That's no. We don't go down.
All right.
Like
So,
that.
okay. So we talking about what we won't do. And I don't know if we had this conversation with each other. So this is prime time to go ahead and just put it out there.
Shit. Just put it out there.
Dominique, what's happening? So what have you done? What have you done that you wouldn't have told none of us? Anybody willing to go?
Okay.
It's on you right now. Go ahead.
Oh, it's on me?
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, go for it.
I'll go next.
That's what he said.
I've explored the grocery part one time or another.
What?
From some drunk type stuff and trying to figure out what it is. But I will say this though, like, and because I'm with one person now, I'm with my wife, I did explain to her, I'm like, if that's something that you like or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like I got to do it and then I got to go and kiss other women and all this other stuff. At least it's just, but of course she like, nah, I'm straight on that. So I'm in the clear. But that's something I would do for her. You get what I'm saying? If it were to come to that, or at least try it to see if she would like it.
So that's funny because I was going to say the same thing, right? And same thing, drunk, off some wild shit. And listen, was drunk, okay? However, I was still conscious in my mind because I'm like, yo, I would never do this after we were out all day partying and you got sweaty butt crack. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be some fresh out the shower. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, tried it, ain't my thing. And it wasn't none of that like, oh, can you do it again? No, it wasn't none of that. You know what I'm saying? And even if it was, I don't know that I could. You know what I'm saying? Because like Mark said, it produces the dookie. You know what I'm saying?
Leisha, what's happening?
It produces the dookie. Okay.
That booty do. That booty do.
That's right, baby. I got you. So,
Hey.
all right, so come on, no, hold on, Ralph. No. These fools ain't about to get out of it.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, Zo next.
Why you running from this shit, Mark? So next, maybe me.
Right, the motherfucker ready. The thing about me, I did I did anal with a chick, man.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
I went up the backside. No, I ain't doing it again. So it wasn't pleasant.
I'm down. Pleasant. Not on me.
I did it one time, and yeah, you know.
So that was your one time never do it again situation, huh?
All right, so hold on. So
I don't like filling up the poop chute.
My question is, did you experience a snicker when you came out, or was everything cool? maybe you had a traumatic experience. Maybe
he pulled back a neck ranges.
Maybe it's one of them. How do Snickers come up with it? They got veins all over them and chocolate on them.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
All right, Mark, you up?
I covered it.
No, you didn't. We ain't hear it. Say it again.
I want to hear it come out your mouth.
My thing is, I never did it. I never did it.
No, what have you done?
What have you done that you really ain't told nobody else though? Oh.
Besides, take one of those fake Disney lightsabers and put it up your ass.
Oh, god damn!
And it's something. This is great. I attempted a threesome. I tried it, and it failed miserably. It failed miserably. It was
good
terrible.
to me.
I got one for you.
Maybe I had the wrong two women. This was back when I was a model and stuff. But it was weird. It was like one girl was just looking at me like, oh yeah, her stomach is raising.
What about the other dude?
It was a woman. Don't do that. Right?
No,
I couldn't help it. It was opportunity.
Let me be honest. This one thing I did kind of think of.
My threesomes was fire.
This is very funny to me. And like I said, we can get on this later on. This is just something that covered my head, right? I was talking to a woman, and she asked me the same thing. She said, yeah, I had a threesome before. And I said, oh, okay, yeah, well, how was it? She said, oh, it was weird because one guy was here, one guy was there. And I felt bad because after I said, bitch, that was a train. But she said, how is it a train? Because I had two guys, you had two girls. Was that a train ran on you? And I thought about like it blew my mind. Like this bitch blew my mind for a second. Cause I was like, wait, whoa. So it's not. But that's neither here nor there. That is a question that we can get on later on.
I was called double horseback riding. That's what that was.
I called her and said it was a train, and she like, well, you had a train.
Stampede.
So somebody took you to the rodeo, my boy.
That's so nasty.
Maybe it was just the wrong two women, because that shit felt miserably. Like one of them was just looking like, it's sex. My eyes burn. It was weird.
What the fuck?
Oh, see, you had some boring females, bro.
Y'all don't know shit.
You had some boring females, man. You had the wrong women, bro.
Oh man,
I got some stories.
The right women, man. You will be sitting there having a dope ass time. But we need to hit the nerve.
Mine was not it.
I'll tell you what, the last threesome I had was with a girl and her stepmama, bro. I didn't even know it was her stepmama. Right. So we went out to the club. I was out partying, and I had a friend, and she was like, "Can my friend come?" Oh yeah, sure. I mean, do you know what we doing? And she goes, well, yeah. I said, oh, that's that. No, you ain't about to, mess up my time. I got this set up.
Right.
So we get to the hotel, we do our thing, and then when we got back in the car, and LV was with me. When I got back in the car, we're taking everybody home. My friend was like, my dad's calling. And like, we grown, right? And I'm like, why is y'all so shocked about it? And then her dad starts calling her friend phone. And she like, don't answer. We just gonna come up with something. And I'm like, y'all grown and you don't even live with your dad. Like, what's going on here? We in our 20s. And she goes, oh no, she's married to him. You should have seen me and Lamore's eyes. Me and Lamore's looked at each other like, I'm like, no. This does not happen.
Still dropping your name, Bizzle. Still dropping your name, dog.
You in it, dog.
Hey, you in this one, bro. You in this one. Lamore ain't no innocent soul either.
Don't put me in.
Damn.
So that was my last experience with it. I didn't know. So, it was fun until,
Until it wasn't.
Try a threesome again.
I don't know. I can't say it wasn't. It was fun the whole time.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I want to try it again. I ain't gonna lie. I do want to try that shit. I want to attempt.
I tell you what, it comes with problems, bro.
Do it ever.
It comes with a lot of jealousy.
See,
if it's one you talking to.
That's the mistake I made. Is that I had a girlfriend and we invited someone in, and then that whole thing turned into a whole whirlwind of bullshit. It ended up in a fight and broken tables at my house. But you know what I'm saying? Just saying. That situation got real. It escalated real fast, real quickly. And my thing is, I did it once. Well, more once, but still, I did it. I don't need to venture back down that road. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I'll tell you what, now that I'm married, threesome all the way out the window. I can't, me personally, I can't deal with the jealousy. You know what I'm saying?
I need another drink.
It's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just not for me.
Hey, DLB said that's what you get.
No, that's not DLB. That's not DLB.
I thought that was DLB. Okay.
Nah,
so
that's Londa.
I
saw that now. Once I blew the name up, I saw D, and I thought it was DB.
Yeah, I ain't even go. Broke glass everywhere. But I ain't even gonna talk about mine. But that did it right there, Ralph. You take the cake on that one.
Well, no, you gotta talk about it.
Ashley, what's happening?
Yeah, you gotta talk about it, bro. Gotta talk about it.
This is the show for it.
So it's a funny story, dog. Like I'm putting myself out here on this one. So first time I was about to have a threesome. So this is the most embarrassing shit ever. I couldn't get up.
Oh no!
I was embarrassing. We've all experienced that.
No, I was sitting there.
Not me.
It was two bad little chicks here. Boom, boom, bad as fuck. Thick as shit. What's the way I like them? And my shit just was like, nah, dog, we not having that. So hey, Ashley, get the fuck out of here. Shit.
He's trying to tell the story without telling it. That
right, you can't listen. This ain't the place for a diet story, bro. This is uncut. This is full of fat. I need it all.
So
shit. All right. So like I was saying, dog, shit wouldn't get up.
Farting in the middle of you just say it.
No. I ain't farting no shit like that, dog. I couldn't get up, dog. So I'm sitting over here fucking around trying to get shit started and shit.
Me either, Bizzle.
Yeah. So 101, nigga. I never. But guess what though? It happened that time. But I made up for it the second time around. You know what I'm saying? So
I hear you.
My girl at the time and then her friend, they end up, coming together. Diet story, no calories. You're right. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the calories.
All right. No carbs. Fuck all that shit.
No carbs. You don't like
raw and uncut. Let's get it.
But so we end up planning for another one. We end up going out of town and rectifying the problem, and I fixed the issue. But it was pretty dope.
I like how you rectified the problem.
Yeah.
Rectified the problem.
Did you rectify the problem at
that?
Was that the time when you decided to go and erect him? Just wondering. You know, I know you said you did it once. No, okay. Listen, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Some people into that.
I just wanted to.
Some people into that.
I gave you the diet story, as they all say it. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody's talking about. Yep.
Hey.
Diet story.
Hey, this is kind of funny, dog, because I know everybody's done it at least once.
What's that?
This nigga dog.
I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying, dog. It's been a situation one time. You know what I'm saying? You be in that boy midway, and right before you get ready to release, it's like
So fuck
And
you.
why does
Me
it
and
sound so
Amber.
wet? Because all the sweat between your crack.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I had to loosen up the room a little bit. Okay, so listen. We all talked about what we have done that, you know, we probably wouldn't share with everyone, but we here.
Right.
So this is what we doing.
That's what we doing.
Hold on. Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, is there something that you want to try?
Oh.
A proper threesome. I want to do it the right way, goddamn.
Marc feels robbed. I understand
You
that.
should feel robbed though, man.
I guess
You were robbed. If you didn't have a good time, you were robbed.
I was robbed. Of that experience, I was robbed.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
robbed.
It's a few things. It's funny because, like I said, and this is interesting as hell.
Two bad bitches at the same damn time, nigga.
I am very much a beginner in a lot of this shit, man. Like handcuff, BDSD, all that stuff like that. I haven't tread the water. I haven't tread the water yet. There's nothing wrong with it. I just haven't.
It's not. It's not because I haven't either.
Have you used toys yet?
I haven't got there yet. I mean,
I've done the toy thing, but
come in the room and the woman got on black and handcuffs. She about, ooh, but I guess the ones I'm finding be kind of, I don't want to say like, they like bring home mamas. Like they like you bring the woman home to mom. I've been finding a lot of them. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But
those are free.
But those are the ones you got to break out of the shell. Those are the ones you gotta make it safe to explore those options, right? And on the flip side, I'm the opposite, right? I was kind of in my whole shell. Besides the whole three-way thing, I had never, and never did any of those other things. I've never been cuffed. I've never been strapped. I got strapped down. You know what I'm saying? But it's all things that I'm willing to try if that's what my partner wants, right? So if my wife wants to go ahead and tie me down to the bed, then hey, guess I'm getting tied down. But sometimes it's kind of hard to express that without feeling weird about it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm willing to try that, but how do I say it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
A long time, it was to the point where I didn't even want to use like toys or handcuffs or anything to, that effect, because I felt like I was enough. You know what I'm saying? I felt like bringing a toy outside maybe symbolizes that somebody's not happy or I'm not doing the job myself.
And you know what I'm saying?
Selfish.
No, I don't care. I bring whatever.
Just listen.
No, but I hear what you're saying, Mo. But what he's saying, I mean, it's the truth, man. I was the same way. I thought dick was enough.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
dog, shit, man, you know what I'm saying? Play around with that shit while you up. Anyway, whatever. So, point is, I thought that I was enough, and like I am for the most part. But adding toys, adding a little bit of bondage, a little bit of handcuffs. I haven't done the bondage too much. I haven't done too much of the restraints, which I want to try to get into personally. But I have started, you know what I'm saying, using some toys, and I do see the value of them. They're fun, man. You just looking at your partner's face as you making them have an orgasm in all these different type of ways at the same goddamn time. Shit, there's nothing better than that. There's really nothing better than that. So I started with the toys. I want to, go more into it. You know what I'm saying? When I get to that point, I will start with more. I want to start with restraints. But yeah, the toys opened up the first door, and it opened up my ability to be receptive towards a lot of different things when it comes to the bedroom. So like I said, man, at first it was just strictly dickly. I was just straight laying this fucking shit, but
Lauren, you silly.
yes. Trying. All right, so we didn't heard from everybody but you, Moan. It was something you want to try that you haven't tried yet?
I've probably tried it all. I've done the bondage, the how far I would go. I don't know. You know what I don't do as much that we used to think was sweet when we was in high school was putting whipped cream. You know how we used to talk that junk back in high school, put whipped cream on your stuff or put the ice in.
Yeah,
I don't do that too much because I don't too much care about it. I guess that's something I can try, but I got it. My partner got to be into that. Well, my wife.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though. You know what I'm saying? At one point, it doesn't become about what you particularly want all the way. Of course, you got to have your boundaries, but you also want, you want to make sure that the other person's happy. So if they want you to try it, you should give it a try. Like I said, you don't cross your threshold of what you won't do. But if it's something you're like, you know what, I want them to try it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not give that person that satisfaction? It's like I said, it's something that I know I could do better on. You know what I'm saying? I would need to give me a list. Shit, you want to try some shit? Let's try some shit. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people who have probably, our Netflix superheroes in here. They made that whole show called Sex Room. You know what I'm saying? I never ever thought about going that far as to dedicating that entire room to getting cake.
I'm down with that.
God,
That's fire. That's fire. I want one. I want one built in my house. And me and my wife need to pay a visit. I might have a toll in there. We got to pay to get in there to use it.
I remember something Ramon was talking about, with the
llama your food.
and the strawberries and stuff. I got old. Like I got a little to the point where I was like, this shit costs.
James, what's happening?
There's an inflation going on.
What up, though, boy?
All this money on you, but aside from
this
that,
nigga said it's an inflation.
It's an inflation. You can't win strawberries. But this is what I'm saying. I think aside from all that, I have not done that. It's funny. I had a situation.
Hell yeah, Amber.
Where I went to a swingers. This was when I'm modeling. I had went to a swingers club. I didn't know that's what it was till I got there. And it was funny. Like I'm glad I could get on this because I forgot about the story. I got to a swingers party, right? We had our mask on and shit like that. We had our nice little suits on, but then we noticed that we were the only guys with suits. It was me and my boy and the other guy that we used to all model with. And we walked in there, they was full-blown naked. I'm talking about you could have seen white, Asian, black, fat, skinny, anorexic. It didn't matter. It was just your picking for the choosing all over the place. It fucked me up. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, I was young. So and I'm mad because this experience scared me because it tapped into an inner sexual thought that I had that I didn't really experience. And I damn near booked it. Because you had the option. When you go on the door, you got an option. Mm-hmm. You can either go to the right, and I don't even think I should be saying this shit. I don't want to get killed. But you go to the right. If you go to the right, you keep everything on, and you're a viewer. That's what they call it, a viewer. If you go to the right. So we went to the right. We had our suits on. If you went to the left, you had to take everything off. You are a contender, in their words. You are a contender. Mm-hmm. You're a contender. Once you chose your routes or whatever, you were just set. They gave you a bottle of wine, the whole nine. It was the most weirdest thing I've ever experienced in my life. It blew my mind. But it scared me because at that time I didn't know this was happening. So I do want to get on that. I literally was like, yeah, I'm gonna go home early. It was gagging.
Hey, but see, I have no desire to go to a swingers club, right? None.
Yeah, too much
because my thing is here's my thing, right? I know I'm the jealous type, right? I'm not about to have nobody walk up on my wife, smack her on the ass. I'm gonna have to throw hands immediately, and I'm gonna get put out. And if I get put out, I expect her to want to get put out with me.
You're gonna be mad because you're gonna be wondering how she got a 14-incher in her. And you're gonna be sitting there.
I ain't worried about that.
They're gonna throw Ralph out. People like, I'll be out in 10 minutes.
That big ass dingo slide on in.
I see that shit right there, boy. I tell you, that's a fear, boy. That is a fear. I don't know how people do it, bro. They just like, yeah, go ahead, smash my wife while I check you out. Pause, bro. You're about to touch my wife. If I ever see you again in the streets, I gotta shoot you. I got to shoot you, bruh.
Take my wife
Tight.
out.
Oh, all right, so let's switch gears up a little bit. So we kind of let the audience know what we think and how far we would go. It's probably more to that conversation, but
Boy.
let's see what the audience think, right? Because we put out a poll, right? And we wanted people. We kind of did it late, right? Because I thought about it at the last minute, so I actually submitted it yesterday, and we tried to put it all on social medias. But a nice amount of people voted. Okay, so we're gonna see how much.
Wait. Before you put this poll up, all right. I want you to understand that none of us had an opportunity to add to this poll on what should be on this list. This list came from our guy Moan. Okay.
This Moan is just to let you know because,
bruh. Because when I looked at the list, I'm like, wait a minute, fruit pie, ale pie. Like, bro, you out here trying to make stuffed hot chocolate? That's disgusting, bruh. Like, I don't understand.
Hey, I was trying to be creative, right? I went on XNXX to see some categories, and I took some of that and I threw it in here, right? Because I want to know what people are interested in.
The funniest shit on this list is bukkake. Okay. Everybody, listen, y'all don't understand, okay?
Our group chat, dog.
Our group chat, okay? We've got a chat with all of our cast members from all of the podcasts in this group chat. And the amount of people that was like, what the fuck is bukkake? And we all said, look it up. I hope nobody was at work when they was looking this shit up. I hope they was not on their work network or none of that shit, because you about to get fired immediately. But let's go ahead and get into the numbers, Mo.
All right. So as you can see, even though it's not a lot of votes, again, it's do it tell you the number? So 23 total votes, right? So a nice amount of people voted. We wish we could have got more, but toys, threesomes, and choking was neck and neck for a while. You know what I'm saying? And then finally one more votes to pass them all, and it went to threesomes. You know what I'm saying? So, is y'all willing to expose yourself? Yeah, y'all want to expose what y'all voted for?
Here's the thing: I didn't vote.
Go ahead and vote.
I didn't vote, and that was my fault. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
Go right now.
And I guess vote live, bro. And right now, I would have to go with either the toys or the choking.
Okay. So what you get?
It's a tie between choking and toys.
You gotta pick one, bro. You gotta pick one.
I mean,
see, Ralph named two because he got to choose which one he got to pick.
I'm gonna go with toys then. If I got to pick one, I'm gonna go with toys.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with toys too, man. Cause like, dog, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, okay. I go.
Mark, what you got?
Toys.
I got that choking on deck. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. That choking.
So I guess I'm just the nastiest one out of here because I picked cream pie.
Listen. I can't say that counts though, bro. You can't. The reason I'm gonna say that don't count. When you're married and you have kids with that person, and you ain't worried about what happens after the fact, 9 times out of 10 you're getting the pie. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
The kids that their brother got lost on their mama face.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to explain that to anybody. I just, it just listen. If it feels great,
the green pie. That's what I want to know though.
Huh?
Like,
you said what?
Who else voted the green pie?
Yeah, there's 2 other people besides you, and I know I didn't vote for it. So
the first thing I voted for. Pull-out game extra week. Nah, I can't.
What?
Well, Moan, I mean, you do got 3 kids, bro. I mean,
yeah. So, and that's why I went and got the balls chopped off.
So he got his balls chopped off. Yeah, like exactly. So if you married, it don't really count. Now, what is funny is that this man said role play. Has anybody gotten into that? Anybody?
I have not.
I can tell you what I like in that. I'm being honest with you. I do like, if one day we have the time.
That's fucking hilarious. Hold on real quick.
That she can be a stripper for me one day.
Throw that up there real quick. You see that shit? That's what I'm talking about. When you married, it don't fucking matter.
That's because she's just as nasty as me.
I believe that. I believe that.
I understand that.
So, but that's just me. That if I was to do role play, I would like for my wife to act like a stripper. Get a pole, put on the stripper outfit on, play some music, get the little the light thing that shine all the dots on the wall and all that. What do you call it?
yo, this motherfucking Vince was an idiot, dog. He said, I'm Dr. Pipe and she's my patient. Yo, you wild, bro. You wild. Hey, listen, I don't see nothing wrong with that, though. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I would come. I mean, I guess with me, I would put on a whole.
I guess I'm going on Amazon.
No shit. Hey, you said get that video.
Shit. See what the podcast pull out. Now you gotta go buy a pole.
To be honest, that's something I haven't done in
pole for your pole.
Thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but what would you do though? Like, I expressed what I would do, what I would like. Like, who want to go next? What would you
as far as role play?
Yeah,
I was going to say.
I'm saying it now. Like, I would love.
Oh, my bad, Mark. My bad. Go ahead.
I would love to try to have an experience it or whatever, because I would love to be like, hey, baby, look, instead of coming home tonight, go to the club. I'll meet you at the club, and then I'll be picking her up like, oh yeah, I know your man out of town, and she be. Hotel smash you real quick and be like, hey, whoa, that was fun. Like I was cheating on you, bitch. But I never experienced it. But the entertainment, I think the entertainment in that role playing for people who are in relationships is 100% needed, because it's an experience. It's not like, oh, I'm just going home to Ralph and about to have sex. I'm going home to Moan. I'm about to have. It's more so like I'm about to go have sex with a burglar at this time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
the Cookie Monster. Try to take my cookies.
So
relationships.
But I'm asking you, what role play would you?
But that's what he just did. He did.
Oh.
That is a role play, bro. I mean, acting like you picking up a stranger at the bar. That's a role play.
I missed. I was looking at the comments. So my bad. I was reading the comments. Okay.
So, I would love to do that. That's just one of them. I don't know about the whole burglar and shit.
You said one of them.
I'm stealing money. I don't know about all that. I don't know how to. I'm not.
Hey, you don't want to take the girl you with and throw her out of your window and try to dive down and catch her in real life?
What the fuck?
In real life superhero thing.
No, that's Zoe, bro. Zoe want to paint his whole body green, dog, and play the Hulk.
That motherfucker with Marc. He want to play Fat Spider-Man. He wants to play
Spider Pig.
All right, Ralzo, what y'all got on the role play?
I mean, I would, I don't know. Maybe my shit would be kind of boring, but I'd turn around and throw a one-piece jumpsuit and then fuck around and I'll be a fucking mechanic. Be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? While I'm working under your car, you can't pay the bill. Well, I got a couple ideas to help you pay this bill off. You come home and I'm underneath a brand new car. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You better know it's time for some action.
You gotta have a radio on top of the car. Let's think about it.
Hey, you definitely gotta have a lit cigarette hanging out of your mouth. Why?
Right.
What seems to be a problem? It looks like you need an alternator.
But I came in for oil change. No, you need an alternator.
That's okay, baby. We can work out a payment plan.
Yeah, I got some.
Let's go inside and talk about it. And that's when you hear the music.
All right, Zo, you up?
Man, I will role play like this. I'll be the boss and she'll be my secretary. Good old fashioned, dominating type situation. You know what I'm saying? You want this raise?
You're going to raise me up.
And you're going to have to put this boy up. You know what I'm saying? So that's real old school, straight to the point.
Hey, but I'm surprised that none of us said the plumber role, though. Dog.
Alice wants you to be a plumber, dog. You don't see this shit? She's saying, you got a leaky pipe?
I heard you ordered the meat lovers.
I can see more walking. I'm here to fix your pipes. Oh, the sink.
Right on out.
The sink is over here. Please come this way.
That's right. That's right.
Like literally come this way.
You caught me as I was coming out of the shower.
Yep.
All
I sure
right,
do.
so
Y'all terrible as fuck.
I sure do. LB, I got like a slight dominating problem, dog. I be trying to dominate the shit all the time.
It's-
Low key, so that's
this nigga
perfect for me.
Like I said, his second choice is prison guard and inmate.
Yeah. I'm trying to
I
tell
can
you,
see
man.
Zoe being
It's
a
low
star
key,
on
though.
Ghetto Gaggers, dog. That's him. Shut up. Like the one that I watched, he put this girl in the finger four and he was trying to kill her. That's Zoe's calling Ghetto Gaggers, dog.
Oh my god, bro. Y'all all got some issues, man.
Dog, that's y'all, nigga.
TV mature, dog.
I know I got an issue. I claim mine. I don't care. So
TV mature.
let's spin this up a little bit. So we talked about role play. We talked about our poll, the poll.
Man, kind of talk about our polls too, but anyway.
And so let's get to what do you guys think makes good sex though? Like on some real talk. What do you see good sex personally?
Personally, me is them wanting it.
Yeah.
So,
Like not being coerced into it. I mean, don't get me wrong, you want to be able to turn your lady on. But if you always have to do that work, then is it one way? Is it like, let me do this so we can get this out the way? Or what is it? You know what I'm saying? I'm fortunate enough to not really have to worry about that. But what I'm saying is, I've been in situations to where it felt like it was only me wanting it. And the other one's like, I'm like, damn, man, that make me not even want to do it. Shit. I mean, and when you get, sometimes you get that unwanted feeling, that's when people start to venture out and go find other things. But, to me, that's what I feel makes sex even better is when you both want each other, when you both are desiring each other. You know what I'm saying? I desire to have that with my wife, and the fact that she desires me is great. All we need to do is throw some spice in that thing. We on fire, you know what I'm saying? But when you are the only one pushing for it and you don't feel that in return, sex is gonna be trash.
Yeah.
Because then it's let me go ahead and get this shit over with so I can go on about my fucking day. And that's not good shit. That's a hit and quit. You know what I'm saying? That's just my take on it.
I want to go. I go. I say my take, and it's kind of hand in hand with what Ralph's saying, but mine's is a bond, like literally a bond. Like even if y'all have an understanding that y'all don't want nothing serious, but y'all just want to have sex, there's literally a bond joining you to somewhere mentally and emotionally that wants you to have entertaining sex, even down to a relationship. It's all about bond. Like y'all got to have a mental conversation on where y'all both stand on everything. So then I think that actually raises the sex. Because if it ain't no bond, then you really just better off just putting on X videos, Pornhub, or any other them things, knocking that out because you ain't got no bond. But when you have a great bond and y'all actually know and understand each other, like I said, it can go for any relationship, whether it's just fuck friends, whatever. You have a bond at that point that this is what y'all doing, and that's what it's gonna be. And be dead honest with you, if you ain't got that bond, you fucked. You fucked all the way because
but it's hard to say that though, especially when you got folks that don't want nothing special. They just want it. They just want to get it. And then you'll hear some people sometimes will say, "Oh, she was the best I ever had," but they don't even know each other's name.
But that's what I'm
You know what I mean?
You have a bond.
But that's the person to person we talking about.
Now, if they ain't got a bond, of course you're gonna be saying it's the best I ever had.
But when you tell me bond, though, that sounds like time and effort and all this other stuff.
Well, that depends on the
For Marc,
situation of your relationship.
It might for Marc, it might be. It might be the point where he don't like the hit it and quit it types. You know what I'm saying?
Me,
let's be real. I mean, we older now, bro. Not a lot of us want that shit.
Like me personally, I'm a lot like Marc in the regard of good sex comes from when I have feelings for somebody, no matter what the situation might be. It's again like he was saying, a bond. For example, I haven't had many fuck friends, as we call it, in my life. I've been mainly a relationship type person, but the times that I've had it, fuck friends or friends with benefits, whatever however you want to put it. It's always been a bond attached with that person, and it made the sex enjoyable.
Yeah.
When I have sex, period, it's the feeling of being desired. It's the feeling of making sure my partner is pleased, and it's the feeling of them being in ecstasy that makes sex fun for me. When there's none of that's going on and I got to keep on trying, like Ralph was saying, or it's one dimensional and it's just like me trying and the other person is like whatever. And honestly, I don't really give a fuck. And like you said, it's on to the next situation if that's the case. But yeah, so with me, I'm a little bit like Mark and Ralph put together. The bond helps sex turn into something bigger for me, and me trying to please my woman wanting to be pleased by me and trying to please me as well. That's what creates a good sexual relationship for me personally and a good sex experience. So
And
that right
that and
there.
that makes it a plus too, bro. Because
Mhm.
when you got that bond and you got that understanding, you also kind of have an idea on what direction you need to take your whole sexual endeavor. You know what I'm saying? When you know what they like, you know what gets them to that point, you know what gets them riled up. That's a bond. You know what I'm saying? That's something that y'all both experience together. You know what I'm saying? When you out here hitting and quitting, you ain't trying to show out. You trying to get yours and get on. You know what I'm saying? And that's fucking. That's not like real sex. You know what I'm saying? That's just fucking. I'm about to bust a nut and all right, I got an Uber for you outside. I hope you don't think you're staying the night here. You know what I'm saying? One of them type of
Some
situations.
folks are like that. They can do that and live that lifestyle. But the reason why I asked that question is because, of course, you know me, I always scourge the internet,
Go
and
ahead,
I actually put this together.
let's analyze
Here.
it.
All
What
right.
we analyzing?
So this is what the internet says, about good sex. Hopefully, I can get a good. I won't take too long. So good sex happens when you let it occur naturally. So we all kind of said something similar, right?
Mhm.
Right?
And you listen to your body instead of marking romance down on the calendar, right?
Facts. Mhm.
Good sex happens when you stay open minded, when you don't have your heart set on doing the same exact thing each time. When you're eager to try new toys, new position, new customs, new anything.
Costumes.
Good sex
Right.
happens when you keep everything equal. When you just give just as much as you get. When you go down on your person after finishing first instead of rolling over to your side of the bed and falling asleep while they're left feeling unsatisfied. I'm not gonna hold you up. I did that a couple times. Good sex happens when you're dying to have it, when you aren't second guessing whether or not you're making the right decision, when you're positive, you won't regret it in the morning. In fact, you will only regret it if you let the moment pass you by. That's deep.
Ooh.
So
it is deep.
and I got that from just because this I didn't like come up with this. This was from this article here, and I just grabbed a couple snippets of it. So not saying this is the end all be all from the source,
Shit.
not saying this is the true thing, you know what I mean? But that's what I saw and what I put together when I came up, when I came up with this. So I mean, are y'all feeling that?
Hey, I agree with pretty much all that, man.
Yeah,
And once again, I can't say that I haven't done the whole, once I'm done, you better catch me. I'm fucking pass the fuck out immediately. I'm gonna be knocked out.
yeah, she
Hey,
got
We all done did it a couple times.
till she get one. I always been that way. She got to get one, at least one, dog. Like
I mean, that's
Listen.
why that's why I personally make sure she get one first, so that I could just be like, all right, here, you got it. Let's go, because who knows when
That's
this bitch gonna take off.
and
This bitch might
that's
be an
usually
hour
the
in,
case.
might be a 5 minute in. You never know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
no, that
That's
nigga
usually
Moan
the case.
that nigga Moan ain't shit.
What? I ain't do nothing.
That nigga Moan like,
No,
So you
Ralph
gotta-
saw me that the time we were standing together. It was that and get out.
oh,
Bruh,
Yeah,
Mo was terrible, dog. Mo was
I was
absolutely fucking terrible.
bad. I was bad. So
That's terrible. You gotta at least get 1 or 2. And then I go ahead and try to end the night, but I just couldn't do it. I can't go. I don't know. That's me personally, man. That's
Hey,
my-
listen. And listen, sometimes you got that time to put that shit in, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get that, hey, you want to help me go to sleep real quick? You know what I'm saying? Because I can't sleep very good. Yeah, sure, go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
I like it when I'm frustrated. If I'm frustrated having a bad day, that'll help me out other than the video games.
Hell yeah. That's because it
Huh?
releases more serotonin than anything else, other than working out.
You going to sleep?
Who? Me?
No,
Oh,
Zone.
Lorenzo.
You
Oh
know.
no! I was
We talking about
laughing.
this conversation, dog. He went under the table, got some lotion. He said, "Yeah, as soon as this over with."
my hands and cuticles are not moisturized.
Yeah.
So what you doing?
All right. So before we analyze the situation, man, is there anything that y'all want to try?
So
Before the role play.
listen. The one thing, like I said, the one thing I haven't tried that I'm willing to try is the whole tied up thing, and it's because I got a fear of fucking not being able to be in control of a situation,
I know,
right? And I guess
horrible.
that's just the whole, I guess it's the scary part, right? But if you know your partner, right, you know your partner ain't gonna try no dumb shit, then why not?
Yeah.
But you need to make sure you etch that shit in stone. Because if I ever got tied up and you try to go to the back, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna rip the cuffs off, and it's gonna be all hands on deck. Like we're gonna have to scrap it out.
Hey, Robin, tie that man up and tickle the shit out of him.
Hey, you can go ahead and ask Robin. I'm not ticklish, my guy. Thank God.
You got a feather on your.
Thank God, because that's some shit that I can see Robin doing to me. Time I'm like, oh, you like that? And now I done peed all over the room. You know what I'm saying? That's not the move.
That's the question. Role play, threesome, BDSA, BDSM.
BDSA.
That nigga added letters.
Wait, what is BDSM?
That's the bondage, my G.
Okay, I listen. I don't be knowing the acronym. It's tie me the fuck up. What it's called to me.
Treat me like Jesus. But what I'm saying is, that's pretty much it. Role play, threesome. I need a proper one, and BDSM. Like what I'm saying, like stuff like that. I mean, I do want to step out the fucking box. Like I do want to step out of it. I just gotta, I guess, find the right one to step out the box with, whatever that may be. But yeah.
Pineapples.
Oh, that's good. I ain't tried a lot.
Yo, also I wanna buy one of them damn swings.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's toys.
one
That's
of-
toys.
One of them shits. I'm talking about one of them shits you suspend from the fucking ceiling. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I find the stud so my fat ass, can't knock her down while I'm trying to pick her up and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like dead ass. Like I'm thinking about getting one of them shits. Here's the other problem. Okay. That I don't think we touched on with this whole thing. When you have kids,
man.
Oh yeah.
it is a fucking difficult task because as a parent, well, not only that, but as a parent, dog, it leaves you with one or two options: is either lock the door and tell them don't worry about the noises on the inside, or you wait until it's like 1 or 2 in the morning. It's like cool, it's time to go ahead and get it in. But at that time, you wait so late, you're like, ah, damn, I'm fucking tired. I'm sleepy. I've been at work all goddamn day.
Keisha, what's happening? Ben, what's happening?
That nigga Ralph gonna walk in the room. His daughter gonna be on the swing.
Hey, don't touch that. Don't touch that. It's nasty.
Tell them kids put that UV light down. Don't go in there with that UV light.
Oh shit! Listen,
you're not lying, Lauren. You're not lying at all.
You gonna walk in that shit. You've got that glow. Your body.
What is all this hidden paint on the walls?
If
What'd
y'all
you
not
say?
there monthly, it will be trash. I'm not gonna lie. I'm guilty of that. I get so engulfed in like my problems. I get so engulfed in bills, so engulfed in money, so engulfed in time. Sometimes I don't be thinking about fucking.
Actually, a freak.
Shit out, like you know what I'm saying. So I do feel that if your mentally ain't there, it will be trash. And I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I can go like 2-3 days without sex, but I'm thinking about the shit that ain't paid yet. So it's something to think about. I feel her on that one though. I 100% agree with her. Yeah, if you mentally not there, regardless to bond or not, that shit gonna fall flat.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you on that shit, bro. I hear you on that shit. Hey, as she said, lock the door and turn up the TV. In Visual City, just blast the TV. Listen, y'all don't know my kids like that.
We've done it.
I've done it before too, but I have to do different things like turn on the Alexa so it plays music through the whole house. Because if I got just the noise coming from my room, they're like, I can't sleep. Hey, you can get the fuck out
And
and
then
go sit your ass.
people saying blast the TV, but if you freaky, you might be watching some freaky shit.
Wrong shit play on your across your
Like,
whole
yo,
house.
y'all-
dog.
that motherfucker.
Across the whole house.
Hey, do y'all like turning the flick on just to get it started? Do y'all watch it together? You and your partner?
I actually did that a few times.
I've done it before. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hey, real fast. Have y'all ever recorded yourself?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm down for the video.
Yeah. I recorded myself.
It's a porno.
Listen,
God, I was proud of myself.
listen. Before kids, you know what I'm saying. That used to be the ordeal. Now I got a whole nother fucking worry because my kids don't mind taking my phone, and I'm like, give me my phone back. Don't look like shit. Okay. Don't be looking at my goddamn phone. And my kids wonder like, why daddy so angry about his phone? Some shit in there you don't need to see. Okay.
You see LaVore said he said they watching Avengers all the time.
That's all at the end. Be like, I am Iron Man. Ha!
That's a good scene, son. That's a good scene.
Man,
Kids in the other room like, damn, the movie's in a different way every time. I don't understand.
Iron Man shot out his last full-time blast.
So you over there playing Avengers. I'm over there playing Marvel vs. Capcom. I gotta make sure it sounds like a fight the entire time. I want my kid to be at the door. Proton cannon! Yeah, daddy in there fucking her up. Boy, she'll never win at this game.
Oh, we gotta get to it.
Finish it.
So we gotta analyze the stuff, right? So we talked about sex rooms earlier. All right, so here's one here, right? Y'all, do y'all think this is everything necessary, what you need in there? There's another picture to it too. All right, because they got the pole, they got everything in there, you got the mirrors and all that stuff. And I think on the TV show, they still had toys and all that stuff there. But does that look like a proper sex room to y'all?
I feel that that's very conservative for a sex room, bro. When I think sex, now mind you, you know, my wife watches it. I watched a quarter of it and I was like, all right, not for me, I want to watch it. But I feel like in my head, you got to have a red light on or, you know, some crazy ass lights. And it's got to be an assortment of collections for you to choose from to inflict some pleasure. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whether that be whatever you into, your whips, the handcuffs, and all the other shit.
Yep.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That furniture that was at, pull that picture back up. That ottoman that's at the end of the bed. Why is it that one of them position pillow things? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It looked like a little seat, but it's actually you bend that ass over on top. You know what I'm saying?
Looking at this picture, this is for motherfuckers like Chris and Rebecca who just got back from skiing. It's like one of them things. Like this is for, you know something? You should have had a picture of Elroy and what's the name sex room from next Friday.
Hey, that's what I think of, man.
You know what? That's
you don't know what's behind the wall. You got to swing somewhere. You got to pose somewhere else. The lights is red. That's a sex room to me. And to me, I don't think you got to be one sexual creature to have a room dedicated to just sex. Because I mean,
but I just think it's fly. That's just me.
That's your fly.
It's a smart idea, but
I hear you, Mark, but I also feel that with some people, you know, they got to try to find a way to spice it up. You know what I'm saying? So they make a room for like a menu, bruh. Yeah. It's just like motherfucking Wendy's. You pull up and this is what I want today. You know what I'm saying?
Lauren is something else. I'm sorry, y'all.
She is. Lauren is something else. I already picked that up from her just by talking to her.
I don't know about Lauren, boy. She had me thinking a few times. Back to where we at.
What'd you say?
But no, I do agree with Ralph on that one too. Like, some stuff
y'all motherfuckers, bro.
Some stuff you simply cannot have in your fucking bedroom. You're right, your pole, your whips, all that stuff, because you got kids. I get you. So I do second my comment. But at the same token, you gotta understand to have a room. Think about this. We are on house. What if you was looking for a 4-bedroom house with you and your wife and your kid, but you looking for a 4-bedroom house for the sole purpose to build a sex room? You get
What's wrong with that though? There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that, Brett.
What's wrong
Listen,
with that?
listen. We got a 4-bedroom crib, right? And we getting ready to have a 5, right? We getting ready to build an extra room. What's wrong with making that extra room your pleasure room, your escape,
Your fun room? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's your fun. It's no different. It's no different than having a man cave.
Man cave. Or
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are like, why the fuck you need a man cave?
having a room dedicated for you and your wife to have a whole good time.
I think
It's
it's
facts.
excessive. I think it's excessive.
I think it's disgusting.
Because I'm not gonna lie, speaking from me being a homeowner, I own a home. I'm not gonna look for a house that's pretty much like another grand, three, 4 grand to build a sex room.
Hey, but here's the thing, Mark. I didn't buy this house with the thought of, you know what, eventually I can make this sex room. This just came up.
Shoot, I'm buying my next house with the thought of that.
That's what my whole point is, because I'm not talking about y'all.
Chris, what's happening, big dog?
You have a sex room in a house.
DLB, what it do?
Yeah.
Amber, what's happening?
Jesus. Well, okay, well that's kind of weird, but I mean, yeah, I guess.
I mean,
we just need Jesus.
At the end of the day, I mean, he'll be there too. But what I'm saying is that, you know, there's not. I don't think there's anything wrong with turning a room. You know, if you can lock it off and make it your space, you can. And you're right. That's not somewhere I'm about to have my boys pull up. Nah, I don't like to. Yo, come check this shit out. Yo, me and the wife, we get down on this motherfucker. Y'all need to go ahead and try this shit out because it's work for us. Some people will be like, too much for me. Some people are like, that's not a bad idea. I think it is your preference. At the end of the day, you can make your own room. You can make your own room a sex room, technically.
Point. Thank God. Now that's what I was.
No.
Well, yeah, but you don't want the thing because your kid's still gonna be coming in there asking questions. You want to separate the two. You know, I mean, if you don't have kids, then it's no big deal.
Well, maybe I just can't afford it. That's probably where I'm coming from.
I like the fact it makes you feel like you know that feeling of going on a trip with your spouse or with your girlfriend. You got that different setting. You know, you outside of the home. That kind of gives that aspect. You be like, you know what? Let's get up out of here. Let's go to our little tropical paradise up in the other room.
And that's what some people would look at it. You know, some people look at that shit. It's like, yo, you know, that's like I think my wife touched on it. Was like that's like eliminating everything on the outside world. That's getting rid of your work, your stress. This room is stress free. This is pure entertainment. And I mean, if you put a TV in there, who's to say you can't use that as just another sitting room? Like, you know what? I thought we was gonna get it in, but let's watch a movie.
But then again, from like I'm speaking from the direction of like me and Zoe. So I think that's what it is. I'm speaking from a direction like me and Zoe. We're not married. So you know, we could break up with our spouses or anybody the next day. Then that sex room just turn into the one night stand room. Like,
don't put your new one in the sex room.
So I do get that. I'm speaking from
that's how you do that. Hey, be honest with you. If you found a new one and you took her in there, of course she's gonna be second guessing you. But at the same time, she's gonna see some stuff she's never experienced before. Because I'm pretty sure not a lot of people know or even thought of having a room like that.
Right. I know from a nigga who ain't got like no marriage, no nothing. So that's probably the difference between me and everybody saying get a sex room, because they probably have that marriage, that spouse that they have long term with, and they can develop that. Me, I'm speaking from
DLB, he said build a prayer room.
No, but I do agree with you though, Mark, because like you said, if you're not married, you know, that's an abundance of money that you spend on the spot. But here's the thing. Think about what you just said though, right? Say you are not married, right? You still out here, you know, filling things out.
no kids.
If you take your one night stand or somebody you think about talking to into your sex room, the first thing people are gonna think, that's not always the case. You know, some people are like, damn, is that all you're doing is fucking in here? Like how many other people have been up in here?
Yes. So
and now with that, on the flip side, you're right. You can say, look, if you can get with it or get the fuck lost, it's your choice. You know what I'm saying? But I think it is all about your preference, man. It's all about what you want in your crib. I think if I was living on cruise by myself and I had the money for it, I would not spend it on the fucking sex room. I wouldn't. I bring up some old shit, right? Think about when someone walked in the house and people was on the couch smashing and they walked in, I was like, damn, that's what the fuck y'all doing here? The first thing that came, that situation. The first thing everyone was like, damn, that's what the fuck y'all doing here? Some people were like, oh, that's cool. Some people were like, yo, I'm not with all that shit. I'm good. Just take me to the crib where I'll find a ride myself.
First, you got to tell the whole story, right? We can tell you how it went down. I was in mid.
I'm not even talking about the full story. I'm talking about just situational. I'm just talking situational, Brad. You know, there's a lot of situations that happen over on cruise we can talk about. That shit would take 12 hours to talk about all the shit that happened on cruise. But I'm just saying, in especially like in today's society, Brad, you got a lot of people that they're not too comfortable with that shit. Now you do got some people out there certified freaks. But if you got an array of toys and this new chick walks in, you're like, did you use that shit on somebody else? At least if she's clean, that's gonna be a question she'll ask. What you gonna tell her? What you gonna?
You can have the cleaning material next to the shit and show them that you clean. It's just like
and they still ain't gonna use it.
So okay, so what about?
Hey, look, you tell me what used dildo store you know of.
Look, let me tell you this. Do you eat a potluck?
Fuck no. I don't know what people cook at.
Exactly.
Oh, they had dog hair and shit there.
But there's a lot of people that do. So you can't say that this is for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna think that.
Yeah, but you're right. But what I'm saying is not everybody has that mindset. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, that's just food. Even though it's just as bad.
That's why it's not wasted, because there's people out here that want that.
All I'm saying is ain't nobody out here trying to use a used dildo. Okay? Ain't nobody out here like, yo, get that rose. I know it's pre-used, but let me try. Ain't nobody out here sharing toys, bro. That's just, to me, it's unsanitary, bro.
Go eBay and get it, Ramona. Let me know how it works.
Right, now, if you truly demand it, you out here single, like Chris just said, you know, they bring their own shit. But at that point, if you bring home some chick from the club and she opens up her purse and she pulls out one of them long dong silvers, you can be like, yo, what the fuck is going on with you?
I cannot follow that.
How did you come to the club with an 18-inch?
Exactly. Like, how did you get through security with that whole baby arm in your purse?
This big and shit. Like about that long, nigga. Like
that's what I'm saying.
You ain't never seen the Luke Freak shows where old girl stuck the back of the Hennessy bottle on her stuff?
See, them some nasty ass hoes though, bro. That's the difference, bro. I'm not trying to fuck no nasty hoes. Okay, that's how you come home with something you don't want, but a gift that keeps on giving. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You
get a present every month, huh?
Now, Amber, I hear you, but
so she
if somebody
to my sex room if I wanted different women in there, or if I wanted one, you put on.
But here's the thing, though, right? Once again, I still don't see a female like, yo, oh, you put a condom on it first. Cool. Slap another one on there and we can use it.
You know what? Let's flip it. Let's flip it real fast. If that's the case, then I could just sleep with anybody as long as
I'm just saying, bro. Let's flip the situation. Let's say a female has a sex room, right?
I'd be like, hey, look, I'm clean. I'll put a condom on. Order me today.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, what if a female has a sex room, dog, and you go in there and she's got like a whole mannequin over there in the corner for you to fuck around with, right? You know them shits ain't cheap. So who else done fuck that doll over there? Who else done use this fleshlight shit over here? Who else should have had strung up from this motherfucker? Now you in there like, damn, I wish I had a black light. And you turn that bitch on, the whole room glows.
Oh,
You're like, oh.
Did y'all see them live robots that I can hold you? I ordered one of them.
You crazy as hell. Listen, let me tell you something, bro. I would never ever order one of them damn robot shits because that motherfucker malfunctions and clamp onto your shit and not let go.
I need that Shark Week.
I take that back. I want to be at the hospital when you go to explain that shit. What happened? Why is your dick falling off? Well, so this robot at this girl house, right? They had a shortage and almost chewed it off. One, after that doctor, I'm like, get the fuck out. Two, you ain't going to tell them that. You're like, shit. I tripped and fell on a lawnmower blade. I don't know. Fuck. I mean, something you just can't. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I don't want to fuck with that. You got to plug into the wall. Okay.
I'll tell you what. You ain't gotta tell it to do nothing. You ain't gotta ask for nothing. You can rape it if you want to.
This nigga here. What the entire fuck is going on? What are we doing? What just happened?
It's a robot. What you gonna get in trouble?
You know how the world goes, bro. It's only about 5 years away from robots having fucking laws and shit. You out here raping robots. You gonna go to jail.
So why not join it and be on the side of the robot?
Hey man, we're an hour and 14 in.
Moan will be the first person hooked up to Skynet. Okay, Skynet. Fucking around with Terminator and T-1000.
On his dick.
This nigga, right. Oh my god.
Right, so let's get to it, right? So let's get on this web page. We changed up a couple things, okay? New logo. Navigation menu is on the side now. So now when you want to go to something, it's on the, of course it's on the side. I don't think I really updated anything with this. Our new thumbnail here. So this is what you guys will be seeing when we're on the YouTube channel. It looks a whole lot more professional than this one. I got to give a shout out to the ladies. They murdered it last week. I think they're over 200 and let's see if I can go to it. I think they're over 260 views right now. That's the 261. We the fellas, us, we haven't even got that many yet. We've been up to 180. You know what I'm saying? But we've never broke the 200 mark. But shout out to the ladies, y'all did y'all thing. Ashley and Alex wants to hop in on with you guys, so y'all gonna have a party. And then the yeah, you're right. Oh, it's time. And Alex and Ashley wants to jump in on the next one. So whenever the girls give us a date, they'll be on there, and I'll try to get Angie in there with them, and it'll be a nice. But it's up to Lauren. Lauren's running the show, so she'll decide what she wants on there and all that stuff and how to do it. But shout out to all of them. The ladies worked together. They put it together, did their thing, and Ashley and Alex would be a wonderful addition to their team if they want to do it all together and stuff like that. I'm
not gonna lie, dog. I'm dying to have Alex on the podcast, bro. Like dead ass, because you've been on here with free reign. I can't wait to hear her rebuttal to half of the shit you done said.
That's gonna be
because I know eventually I'll probably get Robin on here, and if she's down with doing it, but boy, I cannot wait.
On here the way she was on that Discord the other night. You gonna have another thing coming.
Damn.
You need to hide drinks away from Robin if she get on here.
I need that energy, dog. She come with that energy. Game over.
So another thing that I added too, to SCD podcast, they're going to be showing this Thursday, but I added their Facebook and their YouTube playlists on here. So now you guys can go straight to it. Here's their Facebook group. Lavor's created it, and something simple. So make sure if you guys got anything you want to know on sports and drinks and entertainment, that's what they all about. And if you guys want to go straight to their playlist without having to go through our channel and go there, all their episodes is right here. So yeah, they actually had a good episode last week because I wasn't there by mistake. That was the first episode I missed, and I completely forgot, and I got busy. So my bad on missing that one, dog.
Yeah. Same here, Brody. Same here.
And I didn't get a chance to share it. But what's crazy is he still got the amount of views without me sharing it.
That's
So their channel is very consistent, huh?
They're moving forward. That's why they're moving forward.
Yeah. So, but other than that, man, we're still making changes. We're trying to look a little bit more professional because now we have people that are reaching out to us, wanting to be involved and maybe start partnerships. So I'm changing up things now to try to look more professional. When you'll know when you guys see when we start doing advertisements and stuff, you'll know who.
And that shit's coming. That shit's coming. Advertisements are coming sooner than you think. Yeah. It's just gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but other than that, man, I ain't got nothing else.
Wait, do me a favor. Go back to our friends list.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let me get to it. So here.
All right. So for those that are watching and those that may not know, if you scroll down, BK Bedroom Candy. Okay, that's my sister's shop. All the things we were talking about, possibly getting into toys and all the extra shit. If you hit shop now, she's got a list of freaking toys, lotions, creams, beard, butter, and all that other shit. Most definitely getting ready to order some things off of that page, to bring home. But please go check it out, man. Especially if you were part of this episode, you can go ahead and get into some of this shit dealing with her page. I am hoping that everyone here that is watching today is subscribed.
Yeah, that'd be nice, man. Make sure you guys do that. Yeah. And with that being said,
please help the needle move forward, man. Like I said, we've been scouted by some very important people to hopefully put us in a good position to move this whole thing to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like Moan said, we're going to have some sponsorships. We got some people that really want to be involved with the podcast. But we are an hour and 19 minutes in. I know we can keep going, bro. The reaction we're getting from the group, our viewers, I really appreciate it, man. Y'all are some crazy motherfuckers too. Okay? And y'all nasty. Just like we are.
It sound like, be honest with you, it sound like we need to have a part 2 of this whole conversation.
Well,
we really not gonna do it. Go ahead.
We didn't touch on everything.
We didn't touch a lot.
We sure didn't. There's not enough time.
And here's the thing: if we're gonna do a part 2, bro, you can't have a part 2 without the ladies.
Ooh, that's gonna be all right.
Because I like on some real shit though, like real talk. Like I want to hear how far the ladies are willing to go too, because like I said, I know some people that's willing to do some extracurricular activities that I'm not for. And I want to know if some women like that shit. Like if they want to be able to dominate, they do. I'm not the one. I'm letting you know right now, you try that shit if you want to. It's going to be a whole fight and a divorce right behind it. But what I'm saying is some other people that are into that shit. So if we do a part 2, I think we do need to involve some of the lady figures in here, to talk some shit to.
Oh my God, Lauren's already cooking up ideas. Do you see this?
I know. I saw Lauren. Lauren.
Hey, Marc, man. Yeah, hey, your sister's like our little sister, bro. I don't know if she want to be in this one.
Yeah. Listen. Here's the thing, dog. Y'all understand something either. Because I watch Am grow up too. Hearing some of the shit she has to say makes me uneasy as well.
Hey, we got a request. Y'all see that? Do an episode of Sneaky Links.
Ooh.
We do an episode on Sneaky Links. I mean, please understand that's going to be all past stories.
I remember you, man.
Because
hey, that's an episode right there.
That is an episode.
Chris, we put
ain't nothing like not having to deal with a sneaky link anymore. But back in the day, when Sneaky Links was the shit,
we used to call them missions.
Boy, missions. They used to be missions. Out here acting like Pokemon. Got to catch them all. You know what I'm saying?
Pull up. Hey, we on a mission today.
Hey, episode needed to be had. So now
did,
it's just
man.
open up the door for a little bit more segments onto that. So yeah, so stay tuned. So
Please stay tuned.
Nah,
I guess. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I'm about to say y'all gonna have Amber out here the second guessing being on the podcast, dog.
Hey, look, you see what she said? Yeah, I'll sit it out.
and plus, I don't want whoever going after us.
Right, gang. Was bracket buzzing? Listen. With that being said, I guess we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. You know, with an hour and 22 minutes in, 23. I do appreciate everybody coming out.
Another poll, whatever. Before you do that, we're gonna do another poll this week. So
yes.
And I'm gonna try to do it early. So expect it at least by Wednesday. So whatever the topic we pick. Oh no, we got the next topic. So yeah, so we'll make a poll on it.
Yes, sir. Right. Yes, sir. With that being said, adios, mi amigos. Holla back.